Black Lightning was feared across the city of Freeland by all the crime doers and all the wrongdoers. This dude was used to giving folks that Lord Raiden treatment. He would electrocute and barbecue your ass if you were out of line and you were causing havoc. This dude decides to come out of retirement after 9 long years. But little did he know, the man who sent him to his alleged grave was still around. And that man was Tobias Whale. See, this nigga Tobias Whale did not abide by the normal rules of villains. No. You see, folks, every great hero needs an equally twisted and self-hating, maniacal, disrespectful, diabolical villain. And Black Lightning had Tobias Whale.
Squeeze these darkies till they crack.
Damn, boss. You really do hate black people.
No. I love black people. I hate incompetent, thick-lipped, scratch where it don't itch Negroes like you.
In all my years of watching villains, I have never seen a more diabolical and disrespectful villain than Tobias Whale. This nigga hates his own race more than Uncle Ruckus, and Uncle Ruckus is the definition and epitome of self-hatred, bro. So that's saying something. This nigga Tobias Whale, from the looks of him, bro, you can tell this nigga is on some vicious shit, bro. God damn. So what made him so goated and what made him so likable, even though he was disrespectful AF? In the beginning, when you first see him, you see him on a wanted poster, and on that wanted poster, just look at that expression, you can tell this nigga hates niggas, bro. It's so dark, bro. When we're first introduced to Tobias, before this dude even utters a word, you can see in the background some dude is being eaten by some piranhas begging for his life. This dude doesn't even smirk. He doesn't even show an expression. He doesn't give a damn. He's just looking at the screen, hearing about the potential rumored return of Black Lightning, and he's just looking at the screen smugly like, oh, this dude think he about to do something. No fear whatsoever. To make matters even more disrespectful, the second time we see this nigga Tobias, he's got this nigga Lala. Lala is feared all over the town by everybody else because he's the top dog. That's what they think. But Lala is Tobias's bitch. Lala works for Tobias. Lala's all like, I'm sorry, boss. I'm sorry, I messed up, boss. Tobias is like, shh, don't worry, my you. Don't worry. And we're thinking, oh, damn, this nigga finna get popped by Tobias. But no, Tobias has a fishing rod, and this nigga fishes this nigga's chest, and he pulls him towards the table. What the hell? Who raised this nigga, bro? What the fuck? How disrespectful do you need to be, nigga? The second scene we see this dude, he's already doing this type of shit. Damn. And there's 4 seasons to go. Oh yeah, we're in for a long ride. This man Tobias is that vicious. So his man's Lala gets captured by the feds, right? Because he killed people recklessly, you know what I'm saying? So he gets captured by the feds and he's now sitting in the can. So Tobias is like, oh, you know me, nigga, I got connections. I'm pulling up in that jail. This is a wanted man, by the way. Tobias is a wanted man in Freeland, but no, that doesn't matter. Of course, it's got the police on payroll, bro. Come on, bro. Which villain does not have the police on payroll, bro? This is crazy. So he walks in there, and then Tobias sees Lala just sitting in a cell, and he's like, oh, hey, man, so you killed somebody's mama, nigga? You killed somebody's mama? Because, yeah, Lala did kill somebody's mama because that nigga was crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. So he's like, oh, man, you ain't got no morals, bro. That means you gonna snitch on me, my nigga. You can kill somebody's mama. You can do anything. Fair point, to be fair. So this nigga, with his bare hands, chokes Lala out, and that nigga is finito. He is dead. He is gone. So we're thinking that's the end of Lala's story. Oh, no. See, at the end of the first season of Black Lightning, this nigga Tobias hits Lala with the reanimation jutsu. Nigga was moving like Madara Uchiha, bro. It was crazy. We thought he's gonna have the Shinobi Alliance trembling, but no, bro. This nigga Tobias is a devious monster, bro. This nigga Tobias only had to say a couple of words to get this nigga under his control. Nothing else could kill Lala, but Tobias just had to say a few words, and boom, this nigga Lala back in line, and you can see this nigga trembling. He's trembling like a bitch.
Octavius. Now do you believe in the resurrection? I will blow your head off, you mother. The devil deals the cards. Sit your ass down.
To make matters even more devious, when he no longer needed Lala, remember, he's already spent money to reanimate this nigga. When he no longer needed Lala, he planted a bomb inside the nigga, only for him to go into this ISA headquarters, for him to explode it. Bro, this nigga is devious. What the fuck, bruh? Nah, and let's not even talk about this nigga's backstory with Black Lightning, bro, because this nigga always put belt to ass. This shit had me foaming to the mouth at the screen, being like, that's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. See, Black Lightning was used to frazzling niggas. He's used to putting the lightning on niggas, and niggas be like, wah! and niggas screaming like little bitches, and niggas being like, please don't electrocute me, do not fry my ass. But Tobias, oh, he was not having that shit. He pulls up to the school, and then he sees Black Lightning's ass, and he's like, oh, you thought you ended me back at that club, huh? Nah, twin, I'm back. Black Lightning's like, man, I'm finna fry this nigga's ass. He tries frying Tobias, only for Tobias to hit him with a, oh, you thought you could get me, nigga. Oh, nah, your lightning ain't gonna work on me, my nigga. You gonna have to square up with me. Old school, my nigga. We're gonna have to have a nigga moment. Yeah, we're gonna have to have a nigga moment right now, nigga. Let's have hand-to-hand combo. What's up, nigga? This nigga, Black Lightning, didn't know what to do. He's like, what do I do? What do I do? So, of course, Gambi, the nigga who's advising Black Lightning all the time, he tells this nigga, bro, do not go hand for hand with this nigga. It doesn't make sense technically, bro. Bro had a point. But this nigga was like, man, I can take his ass. So, they go up to each other, they square up, and boom, they start clashing, bro. This nigga start having a Mortal Kombat type of fight, bro. It was crazy, bro. Nigga hit him with the Black Lightning was winning. But of course, Tobias is a villain. He came prepared. So he came with this nigga Khalil. And this nigga Khalil comes and gives this nigga the Superman punch of the century. I thought this nigga turned into Roman Reigns, bro. This was crazy. Tobias is holding the nigga Black Lightning. This nigga flies up in the air and boom, he beat the life out of Black Lightning. I ain't even playing too. He literally beat the life out of Black Lightning. If it was not for plot armor, that would have been the end of the story right there, my nigga. That's what I'm gonna say. You might be wondering, damn, why does Black Lightning hate this nigga so much? Well, let's just say this nigga Tobias killed Black Lightning's dad, bro. Yeah, see, Black Lightning was hiding underneath the bed, and Tobias came there with his goons, and he murked the nigga's dad, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, like that? This is crazy. So you see what I mean when I say this nigga's the most devious villain of all time, bro? He's crazy, bro. Tobias Whale was most definitely the most standout character from Black Lightning. Black Lightning was a cool series that came out back in 2019, and obviously we had the main character Jefferson Pierce, who had the powers of lightning. And initially you can see that the stories already kind of started and were kind of like being retold through character conversations and through like second-hand dialogue. To me, I remember when I was watching Black Lightning back when it first came out, Tobias Whale used to terrify me, bro. He was funny, but he's also unsettling. He's terrifying. You can tell he genuinely hates his own race. He genuinely despises black people, which makes you wonder, why is he like this? And his character is so well written and his dialogue is so good to where you can see through some flashbacks, his dad used to mock him for being an albino. For you guys who don't know what an albino is, it's basically like a skin condition where somebody is black, like they've got black features, but in skin tone and skin complexion, they look Caucasian and they look white. So his father used to make fun of him when he was a kid, and he used to basically give him a hard time, and he used to basically be ashamed of him, which is honestly horrible parenting. Because of that, it made Tobias start spiraling down this road of hating his own blackness. He wasn't accepting this. You can tell it's a deep insecurity and a deep cut. And the first time we can see that he really hates black people is through Lala, because like, damn, you really do hate black people, which means that it's a rumor and it's a story that other people have, which is so fascinating. The reason why characters like Tobias Whale and characters who hate their own blackness or their own race, there's what makes them so special. When they are villains, if they're written well, they can be stand out. When you see their backstory, it's usually some of the saddest backstory. Like for example, when we saw Uncle Ruckus' backstory, you get to really see why he hates the fact that he's black, why he doesn't want to be black, and why he rates white men highly. It's basically like a projection of his own insecurities, and now he's generalizing and hating an entire race.
You ain't normal. Look at you. You ain't black. You ain't white. You ain't nothing.
Dad, don't.
What? You got something to say, huh? Sit your pale ass down.
The thing about Tobias as well, although he is a monster and of course he's like the leader of like a mob operation, so of course he's going to be a monster, right? He also had some morals and principles. You see evidently through like a lot of gangster movies, a lot of the mob bosses and ringleaders, they do have ethics and morals to a degree. Like for example, Lalo was one of his leaders for the gang operation called the 100, and Lalo was reckless. Like Lalo would just kill anybody for any reason, if he just for his ego, you know. He was very reckless, kind of like his cousin as well.